What's up, everybody? It's your boy again, Mike Sims, urgently coming to you. The time is now. This is not a fire drill. This is a full-out fire. For those that haven't been keeping up, the government's been shut down for quite some time now, 40-plus days. Overnight and over the weekend, both senators, Democratic and Republican, met to come with a continuing resolution bill to keep the government open. Of course, we want the government open, and the most important part is making sure people out there are being fed and housed, and we're taking care of our fellow American families. Too often and now has got us to this point. We all have taken sides. So many people have taken sides, whether you're Republican or Democrat, and everybody ultimately is getting left out in the middle, the majority of the people. This isn't a Democrat or Republican thing at this point. This is a everybody thing. Obviously we're working to make healthcare affordable, to keep government open, to make sure that our most vulnerable citizens are being fed and that they have their SNAP benefits, so that no child is going hungry, and really no one is going hungry. But unfortunately, in this very serious bill to get the government reopened, Mitch McConnell threw language in this bill to kill our industry. It's been known by him for quite some time now that he does not want his legacy to be hemp legal as it is in its current form. He's ultimately trying to close what he calls a loophole that allows intoxicating hemp products. That is 95% of the market. It's what was given to us by Congress in 2018. It was what defined as Congress. So many of us have been in beer business now 7-8 years plus, building on this law that was passed by the government. But now, once again, as it happens several times a year, several times a day, we're under threat. The new legislation to push calls for total THC. It also doesn't allow more than 0.4 milligrams of THC in any given product. That would kill most of the market. Not only that, we wouldn't be able to grow any cannabis flower or hemp flower that's compliant enough to make any of these products. So not only is this about getting rid of the intoxicating parts of cannabis, but it would ultimately kill the industry altogether. Even the things used, the topicals, CBD, those things would be in jeopardy with this new bill. It's already passed out of the Senate. It goes to the House for consideration. That whole thing, this is dire time to get involved. What we're asking you for, and we're going to put some links below, is to reach out to Senator Schumer as well as Senator Thune and ask them to please consider Senator Rand Paul's amendment to this continuing resolution. Senator Rand Paul is calling for an 18-month continuance where we can do a study and come back to this and figure out a solution that works for both sides. So currently we're asking you to please reach out to Chuck Schumer and Senator Thune. We'll put their numbers and the information in the comments on this one. If you call and you get a voicemail, leave a voice message. If you call and ask if you want to speak to a staffer, speak to a staffer. Do both. But the time is now. If this affects so many more people than the ones just in the hemp business. The hemp business alone in the United States is around $70 billion a year. We're talking 400,000 plus jobs, and not just direct jobs. Think about the other jobs that depend on this industry to exist. Everything from electricians, plumbers, graphic designers, cleaning agencies, internet marketing, firms, everything. The spider web of effect will hit so many people. And I know there's so many other things right now to be arguing about and fighting for, but this one goes deep because what is done to us will eventually be done to you. And people have spoken overwhelmingly. Over 70+% of Americans want some kind of legal access to cannabis. And some of us have legalized states that's ultimately still breaking federal law. And some of us operate in not legalized states that we have hemp to fall back on. With this bill, it would only kill the entire industry, both marijuana, hemp, you name it, it would kill it. But not only that, it would recriminalize something that was made legal in 2018. So your grandma that uses these gummies to sleep, or your veteran friend that uses this in lieu of medication to survive and get through. Of course, this means everything to my family. We're fully involved. We're fully invested. And my family being not my direct family only, but my staff members, my friends, family, everybody that's been in this, everybody that fights with us and fights for us. This is going to disrupt many lives in a time we need it more than ever. We need this as medicine. We need the revenue that comes from it to keep businesses open, to keep taxes paid, to keep paying for these programs here in North Carolina and nationwide that these taxes pay for. Jobs are at an all-time low. People are fighting and struggling to survive out there. Just like you, I watched a video this weekend of our service members standing in line just to be fed. The thousands and thousands of people stranded at an airport that can't fly for their jobs or to be with their loved ones as we come up on the holiday season. So we get that there's a lot of important things right now that need to be addressed other than cannabis. But this one does not need to be in this bill. This is one person, Mitch McConnell, trying to close a loophole that he created. And he couldn't get it passed through normal avenues, so he threw it in on a bill that he knew would have to be passed and knew it would have to be voted on. So the time is now. Speak to your senators. Reach out to Chuck Schumer. Reach out to Thune. Reach out to Senator Burr. Reach out to whoever you can, whatever senator you have access to. Call, email, write. The time is now. We need you more than ever. If you enjoy these products as a way to relieve yourself of stress and need a way to relax other than using alcohol or prescription drugs, this is you. For your family member ailing with cancer that needs these products to be able to sleep and to eat, this is for you. This is for everybody. This affects everyone. Get involved. Please call the numbers below. Email them, write them, call them. Say, please give us an opportunity with Senator Rand Paul's amendment to this continuing resolution that gives us a chance to study this, to regulate it as needed, and let the industry survive. We all agree on the same things. We don't want these in the hands of children, none of these products. We don't want to advertise and market towards children. We want proper labeling and testing and proper licensing and regulation that keeps our customers safe. We all want that. But they're using these things against us to try to put us out of business, even though we fought for those very same things since day one. So thanks for listening. Please support. Please like and subscribe. We're going to keep helping. We're going to keep pushing forward with this. But this is a scary day for all of us in the hemp and cannabis industry, because ultimately all the progress we've made over the decades is on the verge of being wiped out this evening and immediately. So get involved now. Don't wait. Write your senators. Call your senators. Get more support than ever to not kill our industry. As always, thank you so much. Peace, love, and cannabis. Please